Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico launched a scathing attack on the European Union's Ukraine policy, accusing Brussels of turning the upcoming summit into a circus and warning that sanctions against Russia are threatening Slovakia's energy security. Speaking in Bratislava ahead of a call with European Council President Antonio Costa, Fico reaffirmed his opposition to continued EU aid for Ukraine, saying, "Topic number 1 is Ukraine. Topic number 2 is money for Ukraine. Topic number 3 is loans for Ukraine."
Téma číslo 2.
In a few minutes, I have a call with the President of the European Council, Mr. Antonio Costa, regarding the summit that will take place next week in Brussels. With great regret, I note that topic number 1 is Ukraine. Topic number 2 is money for Ukraine. Topic number 3 is loans for Ukraine. Topic number 4 is weapons for Ukraine. Topic number 5 is how to help Ukraine. Topic number 6 is how not to leave Ukraine alone. Topic number 7 is how to defeat Russia. Still nothing.
Expressing frustration, Fico said EU discussions had ignored issues that directly affect Europeans. Still nothing, until at the end, maybe something about competitiveness, he remarked, suggesting that member nations' real concerns were being sidelined. The Slovak leader warned that sanctions on Russian energy could leave his country vulnerable, declaring, "That's going to be a circus. There might not be even a gram of what we need for nuclear power plants."
Do you remember how I blocked the adoption of the 18th package, when I said I would not vote for the 18th package, unless adjustments in the so-called repowering are made, which in the decision from January 1st, 2028, will stop the flow? That's going to be a circus, ladies and gentlemen. I am curious what you will say then, when not a drop of Russian input arrives, when not a drop of Russian oil arrives, and we prepare for the possibility that there might not be even a gram of what we need for nuclear power plants.
Fico's government, like Hungary's, continues to rely heavily on Russian oil and gas through Soviet-era pipelines, such as the Druzhba line, arguing that an abrupt energy shift would cause serious economic disruption. Taking his criticism further on X, formerly Twitter, Fico accused the EU of obsessing over Ukraine. While ignoring Europe's industrial and energy woes, he demanded action to tackle soaring energy costs and revive the bloc's automotive sector. Slovakia and Hungary have both opposed phasing out Russian energy imports, warning Brussels that sanctions hurt Europe more than Moscow. Both leaders insist the EU should prioritize economic stability over geopolitical agendas. However, EU officials remain firm. Under the REPowerEU plan, Brussels aims to end dependence on Russian fossil fuels, a strategy Fico has branded unrealistic as divisions within the bloc deepen over how far Europe should go to support Ukraine.